Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. At times in life, we feel down, but we can lift ourselves back up because that feeling is only temporary. So lift yourself back up to the level that you feel you deserve to be on. When you feel down, that's a normal feeling, but it's not normal to stay down. It's just like a boxer in the ring. You only stay down unless you got knocked out. And what I'm here to tell you today is life is not strong enough to knock you out. It feels like it may be. It feels like it is. You may even feel like it has knocked you out. But what I'm here to tell you today is get back up. You can get back up. You don't have to stay down. Staying down is a choice. If you choose to stay down, then that's on you. But what I'm here to tell you today is to get back up. God doesn't want you to stay down. Okay? Jesus said, pick up your bed and walk, whatever your bed may be, whatever your troubles may be, whatever is you feel is holding you back or stopping you from getting ahead. You pick your bed up and walk. You pick it up and walk. Leave those things behind. Okay? It's not strong enough to keep you down. So whatever it is you feel may be trying to hold you down, whatever you feel may be holding you back, whatever you feel may be stopping your progress, pick up your bed and walk. Okay? Those things are not strong enough to make you feel low forever, because sooner or later, you're going to have to tell yourself something that's going to have to change your mind. Because what you're doing is when you're down is you're believing in yourself incorrectly. When you feel like you're down and you can't get back up, you're believing in yourself the wrong way. You're not looking at yourself in the way God sees you. God already sees you as up, believe it or not. Despite what you're going through, God sees the better side of you. Despite what's happening in your life, God sees you as whole. God sees you as complete. God doesn't see you as incomplete. The struggles that you're going through, I'm here to tell you today, God doesn't see you as a struggler. He sees you as somebody that can handle themselves. He sees you as somebody that's successful. God sees you as somebody that's doing what they need to do, having what they want to have, and being what they want to be. God sees you being able to do what it is that you dream to do in life. So when you feel down, you're going to have to pick yourself back up. And you're going to have to pick yourself back up in a way that works for you. Whether it's repeating positive things, whether it's listening to something positive, whether it's putting on a positive movie, watching some motivational talks, whatever you have to do, you're going to have to lift yourself up, and you're going to have to do something to change your mind. Because when you're down, when you're out, when you feel like you can't get ahead, that's what you're going to keep creating for yourself. When you feel that nothing new is going to happen, when you feel like the same thing is just going to keep happening, that's what you're going to keep attracting. That's what you're going to keep manifesting in your life. The same, the same, the same. And when you want things to change, when you want something different to happen, you're going to have to think different. The reason why things haven't happened differently is because you probably are holding on to some old self-doubt, some old negative thoughts. All right. You're probably believing in some negative things from the past. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to destroy all those negative mindsets. You're going to have to come up with some new mindsets for yourself. You're going to have to come up with some new positive ways to make you feel good about you. So that way you could look at yourself different. Okay? When you tell yourself, I am getting ahead, when you tell yourself my life is headed in the right direction, despite what happened yesterday, despite what just happened earlier, despite what just may have conspired a few weeks ago, when you tell yourself my life is moving in the right direction, that's what you're going to get. Doesn't matter what you see, doesn't matter what you currently are. You could change what you currently are with this. Your mind is powerful enough to think yourself out of any situation, because the only way you got into any situation was to think yourself into it. And when you realize that, you are giving yourself power to change your life. When you realize that, hey, I thought myself into this and I can think myself out. When you realize that, and when you know that, and when you believe in that, when you make that your God, instead of, no, I can't do that, or, man, there's no way out, or I don't think I have the answer, or I don't think I could find a way out, or if you think there's no light at the end of the tunnel, if you believe in that, if you put your faith in those negative things, then you are going to stay stagnant, and you're not going to move forward. You're not going to get anywhere. Sometimes negative things in life become convincing. So you can't blame yourself, and don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up, because sometimes in life negative things look convincing. Sometimes in life we get a spell put on us with negative thoughts. We look at other people's situation, and sometimes we associate ourselves with other people's negative situation because of what we've seen in other people's lives, not having the proper faith and the proper doubt. Not having the proper faith and the proper belief. You can't believe in something negative and expect something positive. Like, if you believe that your life isn't going in the right direction and you're not going to be able to do better, but you're trying to do better, you're trying to make things work, you're going to have to change your mind before you actually see things work. So what you're going to have to do is, all those thoughts that are popping into your head and telling you that you can't do this, can't do that, you're going to have to eradicate all of those thoughts. You're going to have to get all of those thoughts out your mind and start thinking that you can. I don't care how many years of failure that you had. I don't care how many years of negative thinking that you had. I don't care how many years you felt that things didn't go right. How many years you felt somebody put some voodoo on you. How many years you've been cursed. How many years people have been cursing you, putting spells on you. I don't care about that. What you have right now is the present moment, and you have to get over that. Yes, they put spells on you. Yes, they think that you're not going to be anything. But what you have to do is you have to cut the energy cord. You got to cut that off. It doesn't matter what they think. They think you're not going to be anything. That doesn't matter. What you have to realize is that your thought reigns supreme. You have to put your thought above everyone else's. You have to make your opinion stronger than everyone else's. And once you strengthen your mind and strengthen your opinion, and you strengthen your belief in yourself by telling yourself, I am strong. All right. Telling yourself, I can have it. Telling yourself, I can be it. I can do it. I can have what I want. When you continue to tell yourself those things and you continue to believe in those things, that's what's going to start manifesting in your life. That's you're going to start creating. You're going to change the narrative, and you're going to become the narrator of the story instead of letting your story just be told to you and ran by everybody else. Okay? You are the creator of your own story. You are the creator of your own life. All right? You have to get rid of all that doubt, all those negative thoughts. Okay? And from all those negative situations, and stop believing in that. Anything that happened that was bad is in the past because it already happened. What you have to do is forget those things that are behind and reach forth for those things that are ahead of you. You have to reach forth for prosperity. You got to reach forth for wealth. You got to reach forth for that new job. You got to reach forth for success. You got to reach forth for that brand new home. Okay, you got to reach forth for those new money-making ideas, and you have to reach forth for better. Okay, you have to reach forth for positive, reach forth for happiness, reach forth for greatness. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what your current status is. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you don't have. Whatever you see for yourself, that's what you're going to get. If you're busted and disgusted, and if you don't have anything going for yourself right now, but you see better for yourself, that's what you're going to have. If you see your life going to change, if you see miracles being able to happen in your life, and if you see your life being able to change, that's what's going to happen. It doesn't matter who thinks what. It doesn't matter how sad you've been. It doesn't matter how depressed you've been. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what things look like. If you think that things are going to change, if you know in your heart and in your mind that things are going to change, if you know that you're not going to give up before something changes, before something gives, something will give, something good will happen. And you keep working on yourself so that way when good things happen, they don't slip out of your hand. Because sometimes we've been conditioned. Sometimes when good things come to us, we think we don't deserve it. And if something good comes to you, and if you don't think you deserve it, you're not going to be able to hold on to it. I know you guys have had some good things happen to you in your life, and as soon as you get it, a little while, it'll be gone. You'll be like, yo, what happened? It's because deep down in your subconscious mind, your negative thoughts started to work, and they manifested the reality of you not having what you want anymore, because you didn't see yourself being worthy of being able to keep it. You didn't see yourself being able to have it. Somewhere, somehow in your mind, there's a little bit of doubt that you have to release. There's doubt in your mind about you being able to be successful. Somebody put doubt in your mind of you not being able to make it just because a few things may have not went right. Now people have pegged you and labeled you as somebody that can't make anything happen for themselves. And what you have to do is you have to delete that. You have to erase that. You have to start over, start your mind clean. Okay, you have to believe that you can do what you need to do. You can have what you want to have, and you can be what you want to be, despite what anybody says, despite how anybody feels about you. They may think this, they may think that, they may think all these things. But what you have to do is know that you are on your time. You are on God's time. God is working in your life. And if you know God is working in your life, you don't have to worry about what people think about you. You don't have to worry about what people say about you. They may think you're not going to be successful. They may think you'll never become anything. But God, if you keep him in your life, and if you keep putting him first, and if you say, God, help me become something, God will help you become something, no matter what. All those negative thoughts, all those negative beliefs will all be crushed, okay? God gives us the power to crush all our enemies. God gives us the power to crush all negative ideas, all negative thoughts. Anything holding us back, we got the power to crush it, destroy it, and make whatever we want happen in our life. If we believe that we could have things, and if we believe that we could be successful, that's the life that we're going to have. So anything that is stopping you, anything that is holding you back, anything that is making you think that you can't do it, I want you to start destroying that, because feeling down is a temporary situation. All right, lift yourself back up so you could feel that you're on the level that you deserve. Okay, feel that you're on the level that you deserve by lifting yourself back up. All right, lift yourself back up to the level that you deserve to be on. That's all it is. If you feel down, you lift yourself back up to where you're supposed to be. You lift yourself back up to where you feel you're supposed to be. All right, if you've been feeling lack, if you've been feeling not enough, you tell yourself you are enough. You tell yourself that you're rich. Tell yourself all these positive things. And sooner or later, your mind will believe it. And once your mind believes it, once the parts of your mind, your conscious and subconscious mind, believe these things, you're going to start getting better. Because deep down inside, we've been programmed. TV, ignorance, not knowing any better, not ignorant like ignorant, rude, ratchet behavior. Ignorance like lack of knowledge, like not knowing. Okay? When you don't know, when you don't have a vision, when you don't have a proper thought process, you're not going to have the type of life that you want, and things aren't going to work well for you. If you think that things are going to go wrong, then things are going to keep going wrong. If things keep going wrong somewhere in your mind, you have to fix that. There's something in your mind that is thinking about something always going wrong. There's something in you that is always thinking about something going wrong. And that's where meditation comes in. That's where thinking positive comes in. That's where all these positive exercises come in that will help you change your mind and help you reprogram your thinking so that you could think more positively about your situation. Because sometimes the outside is strong enough to affect you on the inside. Sometimes things have been going so wrong, and sometimes things have been going wrong for so long, you think that's just the way it is. But that's not the way it is, okay? That's why God is real, because with God, all things are possible, and you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. So whatever you're going through, whatever you feel you're broken at, whatever you feel can't be fixed about you, whatever you feel you're cursed and it's just like, why me? It feels like I'm the only one who got this going on, who can't get through this. Why does it feel like I'm the only one who can't get it right? Why does it feel like I'm the only one who can't maintain this, or can't keep this, or can't hold on to that, or can't move forward in life? Why does it feel like I'm the only one? You could pray that away. You don't have to be the only one. And on top of that, you're not alone. You need to start researching some success stories, because there are a lot of people who thought that they were down and out, who counted themselves out because everybody else had counted them out. But then they started believing in God and start putting their faith in God, and their whole life changed. So once you keep moving forward and you don't give up, and you keep putting your faith in God and keep believing in God, and keep believing in the fact that you could be successful and that you could have success in your life, you can have it. All right. Once you believe that you are the one, okay, you know how something bad happens and you're like, I'm not the one. That's how you need to feel about all the negative things in your life. I'm not the one. For poverty, I'm not the one. Okay, for negativity, I'm not the one. For brokenness and being broke and being unhappy, I'm not the one. If you're happy and if you love God and if you believe that you're rich and you're successful, some money will find its way to you. Okay, some happiness, some success will find its way to you. All you have to do is believe in it. All right. If you believe that you're one of those people that things always work out for, if you believe you're one of those people that good things are always happening to you and opportunities are always coming to you, then your cup is going to be running over. The people whose wells or people whose well has dried up are the people whose mind has dried up. If your mind is dried up, then your well's going to be dried up. If your mind is telling you that you're not going to make it, you're running out of opportunities, there's no way that you're going to be successful because this didn't work out right, then everything's not going to work out right. Your mind is drying up. If you keep telling yourself that it doesn't matter how many things go wrong. It doesn't matter how many things don't work. All you have to do is not give up, keep trying, and keep moving forward. You could try 1,000,000 times, but if you give up, you won't get it. If you keep going, you will. I want everybody to stay encouraged and keep moving forward in life and not let anything stop you, not let anything hold you back. When you feel down, when you feel low, you tell yourself positive things about yourself, okay? You don't think the negative things about yourself. You don't think negative things that other people may have told you about yourself, all right? Sometimes people are just trying to give you a reality check, but what they didn't realize they were doing is they were giving you a negative program for yourself to think about yourself in a negative way. And they may have been trying to help you. They may have been trying to get you to look at your life differently, but you have to say something positive to somebody. You have to keep it real with people, but you can't say something negatively to where it'll affect somebody to have them think about themselves negatively and their situation negatively. You don't want to do that. All right. You don't want to have somebody thinking that because it's going to, depending on how their mind works, it could send them down a rabbit hole of destruction. They could just be thinking that their situation is never going to work out, depending on how their mind works. Everybody's different. So if you see somebody that it looks like that the way they talk is just negative, and you could tell the way they think is just like nothing is going to work out for them, you have to try to, if you can, plant something positive in that person's mind if they do come to you and talk to you. Don't just tell them, I don't think you're going to be able to make it, or I don't think that you're ever going to get it together. Stuff like that is not going to help somebody. Stuff like that is not going to, that's basically, if that person believes that after they're told that, then that's what that person is going to create for themselves. That's what that person is going to have. That person is going to have a life of, oh, I don't think I can get it together. Oh man, I'm never going to get it together. And if you believe that, then that's going to be your reality. So if anybody has ever said, I don't think you're going to get it together, if anybody has ever told you, I don't think you can make this, I don't think you can become something, you tell them wrong. You say, no, I am going to be able to become something. No, I am going to be able to make this happen. I am going to be able to do this. And that's what you tell them. You tell them, look them dead in the eye and tell them straight to your face, no, you're wrong. I am going to be able to make this happen. I am going to be able to maintain this. I can keep this. I can make my life work out for me. I am going to be able to make my life work out for me. And I believe that. Doesn't matter what you see right now. Doesn't matter where I'm at right now. I'm making my life work out for me. My life is headed in a positive direction. And as long as you think that, as long as you maintain that attitude, as long as you hold that thought and believe in that thought, sky's the limit. Nothing's going to be able to get you down. Nothing's going to be able to stop you. Opportunities are always going to be coming. No matter how many opportunities, and even if you got to keep getting new opportunities, even new opportunities are going to keep coming. As long as you stay positive and keep a positive mindset that things are always going to work out for you, that's what you're going to get. As long as you keep a positive mindset that you deal with people with respect and people respect you, that's what you're going to get. So make sure that whenever you watch your mood, Make sure you watch how you feel, and watching your mood and watching how you feel is going to be able to help you to make good things happen for you in your life. When it seems like nothing's happening, you'll still be able to make things happen because you believe that things are going to happen. And nothing can stop a mind that believes in itself. Nothing can stop a mind that believes that good things are going to happen. Nothing can stop a mind that believes that what it deserves. Okay? Nothing can stop a mind from getting what it believes it deserves. That if it believes that it deserves good, if it believes that it deserves to be wealthy, if it believes that it deserves respect, if it believes it deserves the best job it could get, that mind is going to attract that. It's going to gravitate everything to it to make that happen. And God is going to work in that person's favor who thinks that way. However you think, that's how God's going to operate with you. All right? God sees you. God doesn't see you with all these problems. God doesn't see you with all these issues. All right? However you see yourself, that's how he sees you. And on top of that, he also sees you better than you see yourself. All right? So you have to see yourself in a positive light so the universe will respond to you in a positive way. And also you want to see yourself the way God sees you, because God doesn't see you not being able to get yourself together. God doesn't see you not being able to get over that hurdle. God doesn't see you not being able to get these issues and these problems and those frustrations, those aggravations out the way. God doesn't see you not being able to make things happen in your life. God doesn't see you staying in that same position. God doesn't see you not being able to not have your own house and not have your own car and not have everything that you need. God doesn't see that for you. God sees you being able to have everything that you need. God sees you being able to be on top in your life for you, so you could be happy and you could be successful and have what you want and be what you want, and the sky's the limit for you. God sees the sky being the limit for you. All right, he might probably even sees no ceiling. Okay, he probably sees no limit for you, but you get what I meant. So I want everybody to continue to lift themselves up. I want everybody to continue to speak positively about yourself and think positively about yourself, despite what you see going on. Despite what's happening, you keep thinking positive and you keep speaking positive, and then sooner or later, some positive things will happen, and it's going to blow your mind. You'll be like, wow, I'm glad I kept thinking that way. I'm glad I kept speaking that way. Despite what was going on around me, I didn't let that shake my faith. It was just a test. I want to thank you for watching this video. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that share button. And most importantly, everybody hit that subscribe button. Shout out to the GCVs, we the chosen vessels. I'll see everybody in the next video.